Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We're really looking forward to this matchup. We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kick it off to get things started. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll come out to the 25. Attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags it, and there's running room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Makes it past the marker. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Looking for room. It's Bishop. There's a crease. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. run inside. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Bishop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to run it. It's Gordon. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it. Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Morris. Stumbled to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He might want another play. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it up to 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Coming out with it, it's Morris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Morris. Here's a little room there. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They'll go right back to him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. In the red area, it's Gordon. And he's in! Touchdown, Volunteers! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Now, you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The run inside. It's Cobb. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because makes the defense really honor what you're going to do, and just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Quarterback saw a quick opening right over the middle of the field, so he spits it out to his slot receiver on the slant pass. Nice job.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Plows through the defense. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on 4th and short. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Running inside, it's Morris. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking for space. It's Morris. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Vols back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's second and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to fire on second down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Vols trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll run it. It's Morris. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop them.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Cobb. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another one. Maybe some room here. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Pater.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
All right, it's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there. And back to the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Staley.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He fields the punt in his own end zone. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Just enough time for one final play in this half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Strong, firm tackle. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. On the move, it's Baker. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Picks up the first down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Fights off a defender. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. One more time, it's Hardy. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Timing has to be so good. We're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here's the handoff. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Look out, he's got room. Inside the 35. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Tigers. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
I know coming into this game, this defense was worried about this guy catching the ball over their heads and behind them, but they weren't anticipating the jet sweep. When they see him outside wide like that, everybody starts shaking because he is so difficult to tackle. He puts on the jets, and he takes that long jet sweep to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You got to throw the...
Snags it, and he's open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
snagged out of the air. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Volunteers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of runs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. It's on target and complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Auburn lines up quickly. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Nice grab in traffic. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
They'll move the wide receiver. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Making side adjustments here. Running the red zone. It's Cobb. Runs through a tackle. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. 390 twilight. 390.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Tigers are back on top.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a 1-possession game in the 4th. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So here is the Tennessee offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Jumped on top of the pile.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Fighting off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to Hardy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Using his feet. Runs through the tackle. Touchdown Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Vols strike back with a touchdown.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in a complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Looking for space, it's Cobb. Turning it on. Touchdown Tigers. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good as they push the lead to 8 here in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Right on the money. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Vols want to crank the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. Gonna run run it. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Finding some room. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The ball strike back with a touchdown.
And you got half your work done now. Great execution, getting the score, but now we got to go for 2. Under 2 minutes left in the game. We don't know if we're going to get the football back. We get our 2-point play ready, and we roll with it.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll take this opportunity to talk things over on the sideline. They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. He's looking to pass. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Washington. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot. Upstairs to make the catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Tennessee. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he puts through the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Trying to make magic with his feet. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.